Alrighty, what is going on, you dead set legends? I just thought, why not on your Friday night, Saturday morning, we do a call-in show. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ready Bang, the number one arm wrestling call-in show in the world. I am your host, the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and as always, I am your 2019 Melbourne Cup left arm, 80 to 95 kilo, third place getter. Oh, what a trophy. What a trophy. And we are going to talk about all things East versus West 5. So I have pinned the link. So if you are someone that doesn't mind, want to come in and chat all things East versus West, look, I'm in a pretty good mood. We can scurry off the subject somewhere else. But I do have the link pinned to here if you want to call in. In fact, I might even make a banner. There it is. Link to call in, pin in the comments. Give us a ready bang, give us a g'day, give us a what is happening. Everyone in the chat, who have we got? Fox 8 Balls in the chat, he says, ready bang. JR Williams is saying, nice 85. After watching Wolf Creek, I'll never think of That's Not a Knife the same way. Wolf Creek's, different movie, although that line comes from Crocodile Dundee, but Wolf Creek, what a movie. Pedro, Brazilian ready bang. He's just come in. Awesome, Pedro. Where'd it go? Pele. Hey there, ready bang for you, Pele. Aussie, your mate Ryan is curling 50 kilos. Dumbbell for fun. Is he still a natural athlete in your opinion? I don't know. I don't talk to athletes about that. I don't really care if he is or he isn't. I know he's got a new strength coach, so a part of me leans towards probably natural. But I mean, just look at anyone top 20. I mean, how come no one is questioning Zurab, like doing 90 kilos, who will hopefully be on the show later on in the week? Zurab Tavaritsi, talk about all things East versus West and his match with Ryan Bowen. Nice segue there, King Hoddle, and I've just bloody updated the Maximum Bang leaderboard. What else have we got? What else have we got? Captain Obvious in the chat saying ready bang, FTG Friday. Cheers, legend. Yeah, if anyone wants to call in, link to call in pinned in the comments. So all you got to do is click that and it'll bring you onto the show. Corey has jumped in. Says, anyone want to bet on Prudnick? There you go. Corey's all in on Devon. So if anyone wants to do any side bets, gamble responsibly, you dead set legends. What else have we got? Everyone saying hi to each other. Jeremiah has just quietly taken second place on the Maximum Bang leaderboard. Cyber Gun in the chat. What's up, Aussie? Wrestler from Red Cat Man Studios. Can I call collect if you want? You don't actually need to call. Yeah. Cobra Vivati. You just need to click the link, you dead set legends. It is all happening. It is all happening. So we've got heard there was an Aussie live. Yeah, call-in show today, my man, the Schmo. How are you going? So at the moment, ready bang, having a strong hair day. It's my daily hair comment. I need a haircut. That is for sure. Hey, Zeus has jumped in. Saludos. Saludos to you, Jesus. That's kind of the name of our dog because his dog's named Zeus. And I always say, hey, Zeus. In a fun way. Run the Don. Just saying, bang, run the Don. I'm sure he'll be on the 98% podcast a little bit later on. But yeah, if you want to call in, links in the description. Mate, East versus West. We can talk about the mind games. We can talk about the mega matchups. One thing I just quickly want to touch on. Every time an East versus West card happens, we're like, oh my God, it's the best card ever. It's once in a lifetime card. It's the best card ever, once in a lifetime. Best card once in a lifetime. So Is this a once in a lifetime with the fact that you've got LeVar, the fact that you've got Dennis as special guest, you've got Gary Goodridge on the commentary, John's pulling, Devon's pulling, Yevgeny's pulling, Hermes is pulling. Is this a once in a lifetime? Or will we get all those superstars in the room once again? Will we get those superstars in the room? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Is this a once in a lifetime? My man from Swansea, ready bang. Robbie, how are you, buddy? 15 days till showtime, which is good. So it's going back to King Huddle's, so some people can bicep curl half their body weight. I'm almost there. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Too much has been injured. I thought I was just going back to the last time, but that was only okay. No. Oh, I've got my 98% shirt on now. I didn't even realize. Eat, sleep, pull, repeat. Go check out the 98% after me. If anyone wants to call in, the link is in the comments. Otherwise, I'm just happy to have a chat. No way, there are more dream matches coming. Oh, yeah. It's going to be amazing. Yes, Devon is the main event because John Brasink rang Engen and said, mate, I just want to enjoy everything that's going on. Can you just put me early-ish on the card? So John versus Oleg will actually be 9th on the card. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Because John's automatic main event. John's on your card main event. Bang. So then he just went, you know what? So this is going to be a nice little build up. Hermes and Dave will be second last. Matt Mars versus Sanders will be third last. There we go. What else have we got? Let me just, I forgot to thank these guys. Let me just quickly get it up on the screen. Hey, my YouTube and Patreon bangers. Hang on, let's start that again. Let's go back to the start. My YouTube and Patreon bangers for as little as 50 cents a week. Every single dollar goes straight back to the channel. You got all the wicked names in there. Some of these guys are in the chat, always helping out the show, which is amazing. Really, really appreciate you guys. Every single dollar goes back. Atlantis, what's up, pimps? What's up to you? The Nightmare in the House says, sup, gents. And then Atlantis is like, and Carolyn Looms, madam, which is good. Quick shout out to just having a look. Everyone's just there in the chat. The Drew, the algorithm boosting comment saying ready bully. We've got some awesome people happening. There we go. Everyone's just chatting to each other. If you want to call in, link is pinned. You just got to click on the link. You can call in the show. If not, that's okay. I'm going to talk about it. Did you guys check out the Matt Mask Sanders episode? It was a shame Matt Mask had that dodgy Wi-Fi. But either way, we still got audio from him, and Matt was killer on the show. It was awesome. Ralph's Perspective, sup all, ready bang, about to make the world's best cheeseburger. Well, give us a bite. Give me a bloody bite, hey? I do love a cheeseburger. Might have one for lunch today, not too sure. But yeah, did anyone check out the Matt Mask Sanders podcast? That's going to be good. I think Justin Bishop's going to come on the show in a couple of days. Zurab during the week. Yeah, it is all happening, which is really good. Everyone's just all having a chat and talking about burgers, which is unreal. Man, just going through the card, I think this week on Maximum Bang Monday, I think we'll have to do a prediction show. I think it's about time. And then Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler will come on and do her prediction show this week or the week after. I might do it the week after, like the go home show before East versus West, just so because a lot of, yeah, there we go. What's happening in the comments? Yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be amazing. Just some mega heavy hitters. some mega heavy hitters that are just thoroughly enjoying what is going on with East versus West. I mean, every single match has the potential to really steal the show. I've got a poll happening on Instagram. I've got a poll on Instagram saying who's going to win, Team East or Team West. And you guys let me know in the comments right now, who's winning, Team East or Team West. A couple of quick questions. What do you think of Larry's last tournament? I think it was good. Start of something big. Now that they'll see that Sabin and Geshevsky will be on King of the Table, they got a good payday, pretty much covered their flights and a little bit more. So they got a good payday. It gives Larry tournaments to compete and learn, so Larry doesn't have to fly all over the world and compete in tournaments. He's having tournaments in his own backyard. Thought it was great. And it gives a chance for people like Geshevsky because King of the Table, they want to sell pay-per-views. Just like anyone that does pay-per-views, you want to sell pay-per-views, so you want really known people. Geshevsky, who is a multi-time or 6-time world champion, to arm wrestling purists, is very well known. To non-arm wrestling purists and newbies or the post-COVID era, they don't have a clue who he is. So when he comes on and gets a mega match, well, he's going to dominate. I think it's going to be I think it's great. Ozzy, do you think Mike Gallo will make a comeback? I hope so. He's great for the sport. Very hilarious dude. I know he has so many injuries. So I think he will. I hope so. What else have we got? Ozzy, what are you bicep curling one-handed these days? Oh, I've got a... it depends. On a preacher bar, I'm around the 35, I think. I don't really, because my body's so shot, I'm not really testing my 1 rep max for anything. Like I need surgery on my shoulder, surgery on my hip, surgery on my back, surgery on my knee. So I don't really have the opportunity to come in. Rob saying East wins. Easy money. He did look incredible. Made my man Sam Burnett. Made Sam Burnett look like a chump, the best in Oceania, but he is a star. It is the main event, just so you know, Jesus. That is the main event. What else have we? Comments floating around. What else have we got? Ready Bang, welcome to the Outback. If anyone wants to call in, it is there. I'm providing the opportunity. It's okay if you don't want to call in. That's not a problem. But link to the calls at the pinned in the comments if you want to have a quick call. If not, we'll have a chat for a little while. Paul Barrett in the chat just quickly comes in, says Ready Bang, West wins this one. Cheers. Yeah, it's going to be mega, man. It's going to be I cannot wait. It's going to be all happening on this channel. Uncle John and I commentating. Yeah, Uncle John and I commentating. It's going to be huge. It's going to be so much fun. I've got some people behind the scenes, so we will have people from the event during the live commentary and during the pre-show, I should say. People aren't. People are. It'll be on the call-in. Start again. Get athletes from East versus West call in during the pre-show. Whew. That's how we go. That's it, Ron the Don. 15 days, mate. 15 days. Best super match event of all time. It just keeps getting better and better. Because then, like, the next King of the Table or the next East versus West, we're like, oh, my God, I didn't even think of those matches. How are you going to get those matches? That is unreal. Essential Progressive says, is there a pre-show live over there like you did for King of Table 4? Not too sure. Not too sure. I'm not a part of this event because of surgery, so I'm not too sure. But if there isn't, come over. Come over to us. Come over to us. We'll have the best pre-show happening. Then probably not Fox. I don't want any drug use happening on the show. And if you're not with it, mate, just stay in the comments. Just stay in the comments, Fox, you ledge. That's that's all right, mate. I don't mind if no one calls in. That's not a problem at all, because I'll just talk to all you guys in the chat. That's not a problem at all. But if you're not going to be any ink in here, it makes sense. But that's all right. What have we got? Now, I want you guys to have a bit of a guess. Say, because Don Underwood can't make it. Do you think it's going to be Travis or Neil being the announcer at East versus West? What do you think? Who do you think it'll be? Not Engen. Engen's East versus West. Do you think it'll be Neil or do you think it'll be Travis? What do you think? What do you think, guys? I think, man, I mean, either way, whoever they get to announce, it'll be awesome. Whoever they get to announce. So let me know. Let me know. Neil's got the offer if he wants it. I know there's plenty of talks with Travis and swerves and everything. Would be funny with Travis. It's me? Nah, it's not me. I wish it was me. If it was me, I wouldn't have been able to hold it in because I'd help promote it. And I'm like, hey, Ryan, you got to buy the pay-per-view because I'm on the show. But no, it's not me. Is it only between... Oh, who knows? Who knows? Because could be another swerve. It'll be Neil, and they have a funny press conference for a teaser. Travis has no mic skills. Oh, JR, got to politely disagree with you there. I'd also pay for the after pool footage the next day. Help support these events. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I really find interesting about our sport. I've been very lucky enough to be involved in a lot of sports. Now, when I say go and play footy, like everyone's knackered afterwards, and that's it. Everyone has a beer. We all have a laugh. When I play basketball, we all go and grab a bite to eat, have a beer, and that's it. Like, we're not all excited about the shoot around afterwards. We're not all excited about a kick afterwards. I do find it funny that in the sport of arm wrestling, we almost, if like we've got like the event, and everyone's super excited about the event, but everyone is just about excited as the afterpool, and I just find it unbelievably with arm wrestling. But yeah, it'll be very cool. Travis is a loudmouth. I feel like loudmouths rub Engen the wrong way, so I'd guess Neil. Oh, I don't know. I hope Neil, says Pele. What do we got here? Sexy Arm God. Sexy Twad. Can't wait to see you on the 14th. Can't wait to get there, man. Can't wait to get there. Let's just quickly put Arm Gods up on the screen. Give me 2 seconds. Share screen. Got to get my awesome Legends Arm Gods. And I'm sure everyone has already put in their email address. Mate, notify me. It's going to go live any moment now. Arm Gods. Really appreciate it. Can't wait to get over there and see all the crew hang out. See you, Paul Maiden, you dead set legend. Meet people like Daff and Timmy. That'd be pretty cool. Be down with that. What else have we got? Hey, Ozzy, just got here. What's going on? What's going on is I'm doing a call-in show. No one's called in yet, but that's okay. If you want to call in Rick for a chat about East versus West, there's a link pinned to the comments. There's a link pinned to the comments. So if you want to call in and have a chat, as you can see there, it's pinned in the comments section. What else have we got? So Travis Bajan's last match was staged for sure. I don't know. When I first watched it, Uncle John and I commentated that match. We called it, and we both thought it was staged. And, kind of got ridiculed in the comments, and Brandon was a bit like, oh, it wasn't staged. No, I just had him. But I was a bit like, I'm not too sure. But then Travis said on Engen's podcast that it definitely was staged. So who knows? I think it was. Promise not to put you in the grey hand. That was a very, very interesting, Paul Maiden. I didn't care where it was. I think it made more of a story. There was such a shit hotel, and Uncle John and I had to share the same bed. I think it was probably way better than if we had separate rooms or separate beds. I thought it just added more to it all because it's like Uncle John and I are best mates, and we love each other so much that we just had to be in the same bed like we're 8 years old. I actually thought it was funny. I actually find it funny. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Alrighty. EC says, no time to chat. I need answers. What's the first code word? That's right. We are giving away an East versus West shirt. You have to go to that video and watch it. There will be an upcoming code word. And then you head over to Uncle John's and look at the next code word. Then during the live commentary, bang, you'll get the third code word. And we are on. And we got in before it got sold out because if you go to the GoFundMe, you can't get another shirt. So we are on. We are on. Jennifer X says, Matt Mask has been eating performance-enhancing pancakes. His arm looks crazy strong this time around. Oh, look, I think a lot of them. are taking that substance. If I go through all the main matches, there may be only one or two that aren't taking it, but they're all on it, so I don't care. Work on it, Rick, and come on the show next time. Keith Thomas is just quickly coming in. Hi, Jake, just popping in to show you my support. Thank you very much. Thank you. Who you got, Ozzy? Devon or Prudnick? Everyone's asking all these questions. No one's coming on the show. That's okay. That is okay. Dengen Terret says ready bang. Devon versus Prudnick. It's not my official prediction, but at this stage, I've got Devon. I still think he's number 2 in the world. Second to Levan. So that's who I've got. That's who I've got. Plain and simple. To start with, I'm going to go back and forth. I hope Prudnick whips out some more training videos. Hopefully he puts just one more training video out. Did anyone see his Freddy Krueger 1, 2, see his last song? The mind games are being mega. Are being absolutely mega. It's gonna be awesome. I can't give out all the predictions because I'm going to do the prediction show. We'll do the prediction show on Maximum Bang Monday. So get in there, you dead set legends. But what we can talk about is like what's next? What's next? As in, if Devon wins, what's next for him? Because he's possibly beaten the number 115 kilo puller in the world. So does he have money matches with Toddzilla John Brazil? Do we want that? Or does he just go, right, I've got to eat again and get back up to 130 kilos and start pulling your Morozovs, your Ermies? Because what I think will happen, if Ermies beats Dave Chafee, and Ermies might be on the show later on in the week as well. We're trying to work out a time. He's been super, super busy. Super busy. So, what I think Ermies will do if he beats Dave Chafee is he will V-line for Devon and call him out publicly. That's what I think will happen. If Ermies beats Dave Chafee, he'll say, Devon, I want you, and things like that. I don't think he'll point to Levant. I don't think he will. And if he does, it's great. Either way, it will be great. Either way, it will be great. Geez, I can't. Wait, my chat's just disappeared. Damn it. I'm only getting like every third or fourth comment. But that's all right. I'll get to your comments in a moment. I just got one here from Bluetooth Ready Bang. Top of the morning to you, Jake. Loving the banter between Prudnick and Devon. I'm loving it as well. One thing that I'm loving is JR Williams just jumped back on the show. What's going on, my man?
Howdy. What's up, Aussie?
Oh, mate, just kicking back here. I thought the family just doing a couple of things upstairs. I thought, let's do a call-in show. Let's talk about East versus West.
What time is it there?
10 o'clock in the morning. So nice, yeah. Nice little cup of coffee time. And then I'll take my wife and daughter out after this.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to get your thoughts on, the kind of little spate of injuries some of these guys have had. And, should they be doing, I'm not saying not live their lives, but, Jerry gets hurt trying to do multiple reps with 500 pounds leading up to a super match. And, I don't know the extent of Michael Todd's injury. I know he was climbing and then he, was going balls to the wall with Corey West and re-injured it, or, I don't have all the details on that, but I just wanted your thoughts on that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a good question. So we're in a stage now, mate, where if you look at these guys, your Michael Todds, your Jerrys, even when Devon pulled Levant, mate, they would travel the world and not make much money arm wrestling. All of them had to have second jobs. Now they're getting that little bit older, they're in your late 40s, your early 50s. The body doesn't respond well. So you've got to take some bits and pieces, to help with recovery and whatnot. So that's got to wear and tear on the muscles. But these guys are so desperate to win, which any athlete should be. But when you're in your 50s, it's a lot harder. So by Jerry winning, by Monster Michael Todd winning, it gets you more matches. I mean, Dave Chafee beat Vitali, and when Jerry pulled out, the first person to ring was Dave because he won his last match. So
Right.
These guys are just trying, as we all are, when we hit a purple patch, cash in. Like Devon's now on the card, and every time he makes a video, I'm making a video. You know what I mean? Like I've got to go hard. I've got to go hard and build it. So I feel that these guys are like, shit, I need to win so I can get that next big payday, because you just don't know how many more matches they can happen. Monster Michael Todd, unfortunately lost to Rivas. If they called the flash pit, he wins, but technically he loses. He loses to Gennady. So he's like, well, I've got to smash Prudnick. I can't just keep losing, because then that's also got to build his Monster Factory brand.
Right. Is that event still going on, or?
The event will still go on. They'll, I'm sure Michael's been talking with John. What I am hoping, will be the option is they finally book John versus Todd. Yeah, Todd Hutchings. Sorry, as in Todd Hutchings. I just realized Monster Michael Todd. So I think if they, I I think, yeah, if Monster Michael Todd's able to maneuver it around and John still wants to pull, because I know he wanted to do it because he, to help out the monster. But yeah, my thoughts would be they're trying to book that John versus
Godzilla.
Toddzilla matchup. I think it'll be. And that's a mega money match. I'm not sure if that's John might not want to pull, and they just might have to find a complete new event because John's going to pull Dennis in February. So yeah, we're in a really awesome stage with a whole heap of what ifs, So we're on here.
With Devin, I mean, I don't think I'm really surprised how he got back out there and started, doing his globetrotting tour. I don't know if that was for his Netflix thing or whatever, or that was just to promote arm wrestling or both. Not too long after he sustained that injury, I mean, obviously he's not fully healed from that, and he's going into his match with Prudnick, and surely that kind of puts him at a slight disadvantage. What do you think?
Well, of course, any sort of injury against a world-class athlete puts you in a disadvantage, but Devin's body will never, ever be 100%. Devin has been doing this his whole life, 20, 30 years, you know what I mean? Like John Brazing. John's always got this niggling shoulder injury on his right shoulder, niggling injury. And he's like, I'm knackered, but he still pulls and still beats some of the best. I mean, if he didn't get crook or blow up his hand round one against Kitagali, he wins that matchup easy as well.
Right.
You saw the way he handled Ongabayev in round number 1. So it's a matter of JR. The one person that knows JR the best is JR. So, right. if you're at the gym and okay, the doctor said 6 weeks, but you're like, nah, I'm feeling pretty good. You pretty much know your body better than anyone else. And Devin, on his globetrotting tour, doing seminars and things like that, what you and I do for recovery, light bands, if it's going for a walk the next day, that's probably Devin's recovery. Like pulling all these guys, that none of them can move him. So he's just going to get in the right positions for recovery. So if anything, he's just getting constant blood flow in the right areas. Then whether sitting at home, doing physical therapy, doing, exercises, he's going to put himself in positions. Like if Devin comes to Australia, no one in Australia is budgeting. You know what I mean? Like, so he'll just sit there and go with the 100 people that are turned up, and he's like, okay, I've got this guy. Yep. Oh, I just might get some blood. Brachialis. Awesome. Cool. I might just come in and get some blood happening there. So I actually think that this has been a benefit for him. And because now that he's arm wrestling all the time, and then when he hangs out with your Wayne Withers and he hangs out with your Matt Masks and things like that, he's a bit like, okay, I'm feeling better. Let's make this match happen.
I'm glad you brought up Matt Mask. He seemed, I mean, I don't know if it's for his persona or what, but he doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot of winning lately, and they keep, signing him to these events. And is it because of his past record? I mean, I know we had the lockdown and the pandemic, and there wasn't a whole lot, but it seems like, I mean, he might have won maybe one out of his last, 4 or 5 matches.
Who was that again? Sorry?
Mask.
Oh, Matt Mask.
Yeah.
Because Matt Mask, I mean, he lost that rematch to Hermes, but he lost to Prudnick. He beat Krasny.
He lost to Bresnan, but that was kind of a shit show.
That doesn't really count. But I mean, if you're booking a major card, Matt Mask brings eyes to the table and is exciting. Like when you're watching, whenever you book people, you want these sticks of dynamite, because with Matt, you just don't know. He might actually break his hand on the table. He might stomp that hard that the other person cracks it, and shakes his arm. Matt Mask is brilliant for your undercard, and he builds hype. He gets it going. When it comes to the East versus West concept, he's one of the top guys in the West. Who else? Who else would you pick? I mean, the battle that we're having, JR. The battle that we're having is you've got to find the fine line of delivering to arm wrestling fans and delivering to non-arm wrestling fans to bring more people in. I mean, if you go watch a lot of the WAF tournament, all the purists were salivating over it. It was like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. But you show that to your mates, JR, you go, check out some arm wrestling. Yeah. They'll be like, yeah, all right, JR. Yeah, see you, buddy. We might even delete your number from our phone. But if you show them, like, go back to WAL Matt Mask versus Devon, like, that's one of the most entertaining matches of all time. He's like, don't fucking touch me. And they're screaming at each other. So I think he's brilliant to build up to your main event.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not good. I just think, he's his own worst enemy. And sometimes he gets too overwhelmed and worked up to where he kind of loses focus.
Yeah, and that can happen. Matt knows he's his own worst enemy when it comes to that. He gets up and about. He gets excited. But yeah, that's just his response. Some people are just bloody robots, and they're just like, oh, okay, and not say a word. So it's as they say, mate, different strokes for different folks.
Right. Do you think Bowen has a chance?
Absolutely. The only reason why I think Bowen has a chance is because Chance Shaw made Zurab human. I thought when Zurab was pulling Ron Barth and he was flop pressing John Brezink and things like that, I was just like, man.
I think Chance Shaw's improved, though, since how long?
Absolutely. But the way he beat Zurab, you know what I mean? Like, Ron Barth didn't really... And Ron Barth beat Chance Shaw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the way Chance Shaw just found an Achilles heel. And he's like, cool. I'm just going to climb on top of your hand and take you to my side of the table. Chance Shaw's improved immensely. Of course he has. And that's not saying that, he's probably advanced more than Ryan. Who knows? But Ryan's also improved. And he's got a couple of wins under his belt against much stronger guys. Of course, Khaled was tired. It was his second match of the day, but Khaled's still got that strong hand. So for me, everyone has a chance on the table. I'm big on other sports. Teams go undefeated all year, losing the grand final. You see it everywhere. Buster Douglas comes, knocks out Mike Tyson. For me, there's always a chance. I think he's got a better chance than what most people think, just from the style of arm wrestling.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
Look, I know a lot of people might hate me for it, but and of course he's my mate, so I'm always going to say he's got a chance. He's one of my very good friends, but I do genuinely believe he's got a chance of beating Zurab if he can hit that Achilles heel. Now, we don't know if Zurab has been training finger and holding down and protecting that top roll. We don't know that because the way Zurab pulls is giving top rollers perfect indication because he comes in like that and then we're just perfect for a top roll. You're giving that advantage because Zurab supernates a bit like Krasny, and that's why Matt Mask was able to dominate Krasny because he was giving half the battle to get to that position by coming in. So,
yeah, I think I don't know. I think it'll either be over quick or be a war. I don't think it'll, you know what I mean?
Oh, there's a huge potential that Ryan gets spanked. Huge potential. I mean, Zurab's ridiculously strong.
Yeah. What is the weight cut? Is it, do they both have to come in at 105, or is that just a general, like, accepted, you know?
Nah, there'll only be like 2 kilos of difference. Zurab will come in
Okay.
103, 104, and Ryan's comfortable at 106. So they're pretty happy with that.
They're not very strict at the East versus West with the
I
weight.
think only for the title matches. Because, I mean, look at the weight difference between Zurab and Chanshaw at the last one. So, qualifying matches and things like that, I think they'll, like, if there's a gentleman's agreement, like Sanders and Matt Mars, they've got to meet at 115. 115 is the biggest. So, they're sitting there. But all the title matches, they'll be at a weight restriction. But I think, if you and I can agree to something, JR, it's like, well, okay, what about 110 kilos? Yep, okay, no worries. Then it's okay. It's not like the athletes haven't agreed on it.
Yeah. Well, I see. I got to run. It's been good chatting. I just didn't want you to not have a caller tonight. So
that's all right, mate. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I don't have a call, but I appreciate you coming on.
All right, brother.
See you, mate.
Later.
See you, mate. That's JR Williams, everybody. He's been hanging and banging on the show. Dalskus is in the chat. If you want to, guys, just click the link. If you want to come on the show and have a chat, just click the link there. Who else is in there? I've missed a fair bit. My Muscle Mobility says, love all. What's going on, man? What's going on? Rick James. Hey, Aussie, any inspiration to win the number 2 or first place trophy at some point? No. My drive to compete has dropped immensely. For me, there's always 3 options. There's 3 lanes, and you can be good at all 3, or you can be really good at 2 of them. So in my mind, you can be a really good family man, you can be a really good YouTuber, and you can be a really good arm wrestler. For me, I want to be a phenomenal family man, and I want to be a phenomenal commentator, YouTuber, whatever you want to call me, lunatic. That's the way I want to be. So, yeah. Then if I then work all day on the channel, spend time with the family, and then go to the gym, well, I just don't have enough time. So I'll keep training, and I'll pick up some super matches here and there. But, yeah. If that answers your questions. What else have we got? Everyone's talking about Matt Mask is he's entertaining. Everyone's talking about Bowen in the chat. Bowen will win. He will stop the match and burn out those big muscles. There you go. Tyler Nickel in the chat. Mask looks like the pancakes are paying off. Guys, we'll probably go for about, I don't know, depending if anyone else calls in, maybe another 10, 15, 20 minutes. Just quickly having a look. If you want to jump in, the call link is in the chat, and it's okay if you don't want to call in. That is not a problem at all. Sorry, I thought Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler messaged me, but she didn't. Alrighty. What else have we got? Dominic Lorenz in the chat says, morning all. What's up, Dominic? Hope you are well. You are basically the Steve Irwin of arm wrestling, and we all love that. Yeah, I think we are. I think I am. I think I am. There, yeah. I really think. I think the way I'll carry on, there's a bit to it. Crikey, we've got some arm wrestlers here. We've got some matchups happening, and Steve Irwin is a fucking legend. A legend. An absolute legend. Good day, Aussie. G'day to you, mate. Marcus Thompson, late boys, Solanche. Zadie's going to send you a Christmas card, Marcus. She's going to send you. Oh, I said, hey, Zadie's going to send you a Christmas card. I think Zadie's going to send out few Christmas cards, but yeah, she has said she wants to send you one. Jake, Aussie, when you met up with Uncle John, did you guys pull each other just to see? Oh, Uncle John's way stronger than me. Yeah. National champion, been doing it for 10 years. way stronger than me. My practice pool is way different to when I compete. I just can't get into rhythm when I practice pool. But make no mistakes about it, Uncle John flogs me 100 out of 100 times. Yeah, way stronger than me. Adam Hasey in the chat says, crikey. When's your op, Jake? What have we got today? So it's the 5th of November here in Australia. 17 days. 17 days. 17 days. 17 days till the hip surgery. Yeah, so I won't be going to Nationals, Dominic. I won't be going to Nationals. Call-in show here. My man. Look at this. Arm Wars superstar. Arm Gods heavyweight champion of the world. Minigas Dalskus. How are you, buddy? Welcome.
Hi, mate. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm always good, man. All the better that you've jumped in for a quick chat.
Yeah, always. Welcome just on Friday night, just to join a little bit for a quick chat.
Yeah, come in, man. Mega win just the other week at Arm Gods. I happened to watch that. You made Adrian O'Dwyer look like a little child.
Well, what can I say? I was lucky, maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But that was good. Yeah, I liked it. I was waiting for that, super match for a long time, but that was good.
How'd you feel after it was all done?
Oh, I feel relieved, a little bit. It's just waiting for the super matches,
Yeah. And then afterwards, you called out Big Derek, our man, arm wrestling Derek Smith.
Yeah, that was Paul Maiden called it out. Where did they pull that from, But yeah, I don't mind. I can take anyone.
Yeah, beautiful. Have you heard an update from Derek? Have you got an update for us for your next super match? We want to see you back on the table ASAP.
There is some things and thoughts, but it's nothing being confirmed yet. But yeah, we can have in January. It's going to be big, I think, big Arm Gods competition. It's going to be a good show, and yeah, everyone's is welcome. Come down. It's just going to be massive, I think.
Mate, I'll be there. I'll be there in January. I'll be on a plane.
I hope you will.
It's gonna be awesome. Oh, you guys will pin me. I'm weak as piss, mate. I'm weak as piss. I've got a strong voice. That's all I've got.
That's fine. It's all we need,
Yeah. So, if you had the keys to the kingdom, not giving anything away in January or dropping any names, but if we all live 10 minutes up the road from each other, who would you love your next super match to be against? If you could choose anyone.
Well, I just want to stay in my level at the moment. I don't want to go too high. I don't want to jump too high. But I probably would love to try like your next door neighbor, Lachlan.
Ah, bit of Lachlan in there. Well, you made another one of my neighbours, Matarangi, Hedda Morris. Jeez, you made him look ordinary. Why'd you do that to me?
I'm sorry, man. What can I say?
I was like, I watched you versus Sandris at Arm Wars. At Arm Wars, and I'm like, I can get behind Dalskus. He seems like a cool dude and things like that. I tune into the next Arm Wars, and then you got to hurt my man like that.
Well, mate, if anyone didn't see that match, just go and join Iron House, and you will see it. Yeah, but it was a good match. He's a strong dude, mate. He is a strong dude. Maybe he was a bit tired, but I'll give him a credit. He's a really good and strong guy. It's like he's massive. Yeah, he's massive.
Yeah, and you just happened to find the lane. You found his Achilles heel, took him to the clinic.
Exactly. It's like my style of arm wrestling was really didn't suit him. It was uncomfortable for him to arm wrestle me, because the way I arm wrestle is probably I'm a pain in the ass for top rollers. and
Yeah.
he is a top roller. He never
Yeah.
goes in a hook.
Yeah, so that's why, yeah, because I was watching it and I was like, never, because, Lachlan's beat Matarangi twice in April. And I'm like, oh, everyone's like, Lachlan versus Dalskis. And I'm like, whoa.
Well, to be honest, because Lachlan's style is more of a my style as well. It would be, I think it would be a really good match. I think.
Oh, I know you both were going to the hook and just want to. I wonder if we can get Lachlan over in January. I wonder if that can happen.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not sure, because it's been sorted by Paul, and I think he's got something in his mind, for me January. But yeah, if just it's still all open, still a long way to go till January, because I'm not training specifically for someone, to go to the table for super match. It's just I'm just training. That's it for
Yeah,
anyone.
and just whoever dominate, whoever tries to step up to the plate, you'll just take their arm and wreck them.
Whoever throws the glove into my face, I'll take it.
Whoever challenges you to a duel.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it.
Well, let's ask everyone in the chat. Who do you think would be an awesome person for Minigas to take on? Let us know, guys. Let us know in the chat who should be the next person. Who should be the next person? I mean, there's just so many. So many options for you.
Too many options. It's one of them is a Kyle Hitchens as well. You never know.
Ooh, I love them all, man. I love them all. I mean, you just, yeah. I mean, that I
think he's healed as well. He's good to go. Yeah, but yeah, it's loads of options. Loads of options.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it, and I'm glad. That. Yeah, I'm glad that. Dalska, that you are going to compete at Arm Gods. I think it's going to be awesome. Someone says Big Wayne Withers. Big Wayne Withers, you and Wayne.
Oh, Big Wayne! I did met him on IFA Worlds. The guy is mega. His hand is really high. His hand is really strong. I do give him a credit. I gripped up with him and I felt his power, mate. I felt his power. It's shame I fell out, on the referee's grip. I had 2 false starts. Didn't get to arm wrestling properly, but we've done some after pulls. But in a nice slow pull, I'll give him. He's really strong dude, mate. He's really strong dude.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, he's just one of those. A bit like yourself until Neil put you on Arm Wars. One of these hidden beasts that are just ready. That are just you're now being unleashed.
Yeah, underground. Arm wrestlers. Nobody knows, and when we go for gold.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what people have really got to take on that opportunity because not many people may have heard of you, but then when you were taking pins on Sandras and made him go back to what works best for him, like you changed the way Sandras pulled and he's a world champion. And then you've gone on to have some mega wins afterwards. I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant what you're doing.
This is like this shows a little bit of my level as well, because if I can get some pins on the Sandras, what can I say? It works okay for me as well. And he was how to say, he didn't expect that. But I did have a few pins. On the first match. We went in, we dived in, and I done the elbow foul, but I still pinned him, And the second, he didn't realize I've got a pin on him again. But he changed his style. He started thinking what he's going to do, but I still managed to get him on the speed as well. But he's quick. For a big guy, I think I'm quick as well.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. What about the thoughts of Corey West?
Corey, yeah, he's like I had 30 kilos advantage on Adrian Adwai. Corey's got 30 kilos advantage on me, isn't he?
Wow. Wow. Couldn't agree with you more, Marcus. Couldn't agree with you more. Arm Gods, I mean, Minigas is already a star, but I think Arm Gods is just going to propel to the next level. I'm looking forward to that event in January. I know Uncle John's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Some of the names that Marcus has been telling me off camera.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
Marcus and John and Foxy, like people like that is a really big plus to our arm wrestling community. Well, thanks to these guys, they're doing a great job. Like Paul Maid and all
Paul
Neil
Maiden,
Pickup.
star.
Everyone is just in UK. They're all doing a really good job, to bringing the arm wrestling to the highs.
Oh, and it's a really cult following. Like when I was over in the UK, I'd be almost 2 months ago now, I think it was. I saw the footage from the novice championships, and that was packed. So many people just for novices. And then you think of all the pros that are in England, all the professional arm wrestlers that are in England, mate. Ridiculous.
Yeah, we're having a national competition now in a few weeks' time. That's going to be, I think, big, really big. That will be really interesting as well.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. Lucha Pagliacci says, "I thought Tobias Sparong." There you go.
Tobias, yeah. I met him first time, but I was still a novice. I met him on Zloty. I went there. My right was a little bit injured. I still competed, but I didn't do well. But I left hand. I felt him. He was massive that time. But I was only in arm wrestling for a couple of years. Now it's been like 6 years into arm wrestling, and my level has gone from there to there. I'm a bit different now from the days I was there. But yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like we're just throwing out names, and every time a name comes in from the awesome people in the chat, it's like, oh yeah, I'd like that match. Oh yeah. Daskis versus him. Yeah. Oh, so everyone's like dropping in
good.
really good names.
I never even thought, about these guys that the people are bringing up. Like, yeah, why not? I wouldn't mind trying it. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, just looking at it all. I like Jennifer X's one. Lincoln Hawk. I'd love to see you versus Lincoln Hawk for sure. That'd be awesome. Big Sylvester Stallone. That would be unreal. Has anyone like a monster? Well, we know you've pulled at Arm Wars. We know you're going to be one of the main events at Arm Gods. Has a Monster Factory, a King of the Table, or an East versus West? Have any of them reached out?
No, not yet. But I might try, going maybe trying the WAF. I never tried go to see what the level I am at over there. But it's always nice to try, different leagues, in the world. It's a shame, like they don't get on well, like WAF, and all his wall, and it's just a shame, all the arm wrestlers suffers from that,
No one wins. I'm actually going to have Marlon Kleinsmith and Fioresic on the show, hopefully this week or next week, and we're going to talk about why IFA and WAF and all that don't get along. I was just listening to Saban Madalescu, which another match I'd like to see you against Saban. Maybe that could be the
I felt his arm like a few years back. He came down to UK as well, but just on the training table, he felt really strong. But I think that would be a good match. That would be good. Yeah, could be a good one. But he's quite strong. I did see his competition on in Dubai now. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched just about everything. I'm all over it. I love it. I just love it.
I was, to be honest, surprised how Larry, held him, for a while as well, for a bit, in really deep hook.
Larry should have won that match. It was just his lack of table IQ. That Larry could have easily won that match. Just made a couple of bad motions on the table, which gave Saban, and Saban took advantage of it for sure.
Larry is strong, but his positioning at the table is still a little bit of a novice positioning on the table. He still needs to improve his, positioning, everything. Needs experience, all that. Because I felt him, he came down to UK to Arnold's strongman. His left is really strong. He's quite good, but my left is not as strong as as a right. And when I felt him on the right, probably super match. He's got not many chances against me, but on the left, he probably does have a chance. That's why I was surprised, watching him against Sabin as well on the right hand, and he could have stopped, Sabin on the right, and I thought, that's a bit of a
for me, Larry's blessing is a curse also, because Larry, when Larry says to anyone, "Hey, do you want to come to my gym and arm wrestle with me?" Everyone jumps at the opportunity because it's Larry Wheels. Yeah. But everyone has different arm wrestling styles. So when he's pulling, and I've spoken to Larry about this, and he says, it really plays with him at times. Devon's been over there, Derek Smith, Coach Ray, Dennis Aplenkov, all the big names have been on the table with him, and all the big names are telling him different ways. When you're in this position, Dennis might say, go this way. Devon might say, go this way. Coach Ray might say, go this way. So then when Larry does get into a panic station mode, information overload, and
there is like a stage when you have to get over it. Like it's probably every arm wrestler, professional arm wrestler, he had it like trying to pick his own style. I was like getting up to probably about 4 years till I start picking my own style, and that's when I stopped losing like too many matches. Like before, I was losing a lot. Positioning on the table, picking up the style I'm wrestling. But now I know what I'm doing without even thinking. I get on the ready go. I know what I'm going to do. I feel the arm. I know what I'm going to like slip or whatever, but I know what I'm doing now. And Larry is still learning that. And he can be a really good arm wrestler, when he gets to that point, when he don't need to think what you're going to do next. Hey,
mate, how's it going?
Right, before we introduce, hang on, something's going on with your audio, Jordan.
Oh.
Yeah, turn your telly down or whatever you got.
How's that?
Because we can hear us.
Oh, all right.
So if you've got like YouTube open.
No, I don't. That's creepy. Close everything. Hang on.
Yeah, that's better. No,
because whenever one of us echoes on yours.
If that's happening, all good. I'll leave you to it. Something's not going right then.
Try again.
Yeah, too easy.
Oh, I want Jordan on the show. Just quickly, or not just quickly, we got to thank our man, Marcus Thompson, the dead set legend. He says, January will be electric. Arm Gods will offer the atmosphere missing from many promotions. Great card to be announced soon, plus website live in 1 week. Just doing the final touches. Minigas, Arm Gods, Superstar, and Top Bloke. Paul Maiden is the top guy in the spot. Marcus Thompson, you bloody hell.
Marcus,
awesome man.
You're a big supporter to arm wrestling. Well done to you, mate.
He's just doing incredible things. He's the main drive to ensure that I never go back to work. Like everyone in the chat is so supportive of the show, and Marcus has been able to, to help me out. He's been able to help out. He's changed the lives of so many arm wrestlers, exactly. And I hope that the lives that he's changing, because if he's not changing people's lives directly, he's changing a lot of people's lives indirectly as well. So what he's able to do, okay, he's, helping fund, say, he's taking charge of arm gods, but he's giving Paul Maiden some direction. And now Paul Maiden's got this new drive, this new energy, and he's going in there. Now he's got people in the UK getting paid for matches. He's paying for people's flights. So now he's changing amateur arm wrestlers into professional arm wrestlers. And then it will then make a whole heap of people in the UK and Ireland go, shit, I need to train harder to get on arm gods, to get a part of this. So he's changing that indirectly. People that are really enjoying my show are now getting more content because Marcus is like, dude, I'll do what I can to help support your channel, which he's doing. And so it's like, you can go live every day if you want, or, I get to sit here and make videos every day. It's changing the lives of my wife and my daughter because I'm at home all day, because if I'm making videos, my wife can just come downstairs and I'm here. So, yeah, I just hope a lot of people just really, really appreciate.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. The people like him, and pushing that arm wrestling forward, which is really good, which is really thankful to them, But like Foxy is everywhere, all over the place. He's like he's dedicated. It feels like he's dedicated his life to arm wrestling, just to be everywhere, support everyone, be like a star, And thanks to all these guys, he's just really good.
Well, we call them the usual suspects where'd my comments go? We call them the usual suspects here in the chat, and they turn up to every single show. It is ridiculous.
That's what I'm trying to say. They support you.
Hey, Jordan,
no, I don't. Is it still coming through?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Try to use your AirPods.
No, I don't have any. All good, fellas. I'll leave it to it. The phone's just being cracked. I'll try and get another time.
Come on. All right, thanks, Jordan.
Take care, fellas. See ya.
Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, that is very, very disappointing. Oh, what a shame.
He's a lovely guy. I met him in Iron House as well, the first one. He's nice.
Oh,
he's
ripper guy. Jordan Davis is one of my favorite people in arm wrestling. Great dude, great family man. Always up for a laugh. Just a very happy guy.
Lovely personality, and a good arm wrestler.
Yeah, probably cries too much on arm wars, but that's about it for me.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Right. I think I'm gonna leave you to it, and that was really nice to join you in this chat. And thanks for supporting arm wrestling. You're doing a great job. You are really good, man.
Oh, thanks heaps, mate. Really appreciate it. And don't worry about it. We'll get you on the show many, many more times, my man.
Not a problem. Always. If you need a chat, just text me or let me know. I'll join you anytime.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Superstar. What a superstar. Minigas Dalskus. How good was that? That was awesome. Having a chat with him, and that was awesome, everyone. All you guys in the chat just hanging and banging, slinging and slanging, having a good laugh and a chat. Absolutely. Love each and every one of you that are hanging out. And he, it was really cool chatting with him. Really cool chatting with him. Sarah said, Rob says, great chat, Minigas. Yeah, it was. He is so nice. Absolutely he is. He really was. And that's what I just love. I call it fantasy booking. So just then we had 4 or 5 awesome matches, Minigas versus Tobias, Minigas versus Corey, Minigas versus Lachlan, Minigas versus Derek. And ripper guy. I already knew that, interactions with him prior. And anyone who watched that very first Arm Wars with Sandras knows that he's a ripper. You all knew that before he even came on the show. So that's really good. I just once again want to thank my YouTube and Patreon bangers for just as little as 50 cents a week. You guys have been supporting the Aussie Arm Wrestler for a very, very long time. You guys are awesome. Really, really appreciate each and every one of you. It's one of my favorite words, Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's one of my favorite words, Ripper. I say it 2 or 3 more times. Guys, I love you all. I love you all. What have we got here? What have we got? An hour and 10 minutes. Probably Aussie. Have you ever pranked Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler on the daily? We have so much fun. But speaking of Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler and little Zadie Arm Wrestler, I better go. An hour and 10 minutes. Thanks for this spontaneous call-in show. Thanks for Minigas and JR for calling in. Thank you, each and every one of you. This show is nothing without you. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I can't wait. Some big, big things happening. Please go sign up to armgods.com. Please, 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 please. All you got to do is just put in your email address. You just heard from Marcus. He said that the website will be live in 1 week. You don't want to miss it. Some of the matches he's been telling me, some of the superstars that are going to turn up, and I'm lucky enough to be involved in it. So please, please go and sign up. I absolutely love it. You guys are amazing. I can't thank you all enough. Head over to the 98%. They're going to go live just after me. Thank you. Thank you all. Absolutely love each and every one of you. Yeah, I'm going to head off. Thank you for those that are in there. Thank you for those that are in the chat and would. Actually, I won't finish. I was going to say thank you to everyone in the chat, and that's all I'm going to say. Actually, that's all I'm going to say because you guys are all dead set legends. I love you all so much. Yeah, thank you very much, Sarah. Says ready bang. Says Sarah ready bang. Marcus says thanks for the sign up because Sarah jumped on a little while back, as she says there. Sarah Latona, another one of the best people in arm wrestling. Her and her husband, really, really good people. Really good people. And Sarah's just willing to help out, which is amazing. Captain Obvious says, see ya, Aussie. Jake the dude, armgods.com. Jake getting emotional. Rick, I was going to air something out. Something that just bothers me a little bit, but then I thought, nah, there's no point. There is no point. So quickly before you go, updates on the show. Hopefully when I go live after the fix, fingers crossed, I will have Justin Bishop on the show. I'm working out times with Zurab and Hermes Gasparini to come on different times on the show. Also Marlon and Fia to talk about the IFA versus WAF, that ridiculous stuff that is going on. Really, really appreciate each and every one of you. I'll leave it with Marcus Thompson. He says, Salanche, boys and girls, have a great weekend. You guys have a great weekend wherever you are around the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. Really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you, bloody. I'm sure I'll whip out more videos. I just can't help myself. I was ready to jump into bed last night. Said, sorry, babe. Got to go make a video. Made a video. You guys are awesome. Win a free East versus West shirt. So you have to watch all my videos. You can win a free East versus West signed T-shirt by all the mega stars. You've got to do it. You've got to do it. Win that T-shirt. First code word, I'm not going to tell you when it's come out because you've just got to watch the videos. And then you got to go watch Uncle John's videos because he's going to whip out a code word. Then you got to come to our live commentary. And we'll go there. Love you all. And I'll see you real, real soon.